Welcome back, mighty people. This is a Better Than Rules Let's Play episode. My name's Standing Coda, and we are still in the middle of a desert. Now, it was nighttime when I logged out, so I'm going to go ahead and just time skip this for you guys to when something interesting happens. So I'll see you guys in the morning. And welcome back here. We just had we just dealt with the morning creeper that was lurking outside our base. A relatively simple encounter. Now we have some string here. I do want to vary my distance to the village. The villager zombies are ridiculously fast, so if I see any of them coming for me, I have to duck and roll. Oh, there we go. I don't plan to stay in this area too long. What we are waiting for is the bricks to dry, and then we will proceed with caution. Obviously, we can't head into the jungle, and I don't want to head into the desert anymore. So excuse me. Our natural progression will be probably back through the spruce, and possibly, you know, I think we came from that direction because I remember heading this way, saw a jungle, and then went around into the snow biome because of the jungle. So if the jungle shouldn't go too far that way, and then obviously if we keep going that way behind the jungle, we just reach that big flat tiger biome, big flat snowy biome that we saw earlier. Still cooking. We have one. Okay, this didn't finish cooking. That's okay. The bricks shouldn't be much longer, based on the crackedness of the bricks. I'm not quite sure. Based on the texture of the bricks, I guess is a more succinct explanation. Always good to be succinct. And the other resource that we need a lot of will be wood. Luckily, we haven't had to use that much wood because we did the brick drying on the elevated sand. We didn't make like a wooden platform, I actually think that's one of the ways that we... Whoa. Sorry, that's... Oh my goodness. I haven't seen so much string. Well, I think we are good for string for the moment, and on our journey, our priority is to get every piece of clay that we can. Wonderful. It is slightly late in the day. However, given how long it takes to move in this game, cool. Cool. Where are my torches? There's torches. Oh, nope. Back. There we go. Okay. I think we'll use the exposed open area to start. And just so we walk a little bit quicker, I'll continue in the forest as well. A shame most of our slabs here are sand. I don't want to get too close to the jungle though. Oh, lovely. Okay, I'm gonna continue on ahead, and I'll bring you guys back in maybe when we've set up a base for tonight. Okay, we've made our way back to this little base here. This was the one that had this little alcove down here. So I think we'll set up in this base for tonight. We do have a little bit more day, which I was going to use to collect just a couple more bricks. We have gotten 60 bricks, so we're 4 away from 4 furnaces, which is great news. I also wanted to collect a little bit of clay to use as mortar, actually, because the roof does need patching. One, two. And I don't want to rely on the logs, just because if a fire burns them out, that would be unfortunate. Oh, so we want a slab, and then we can build up with some sand, and this should just be able to... There we go. Oh no, okay. That's alright. We can just build that up. There we go. Anyways, let's get down into the base down here. And since we use sand, we know exactly which dirt blocks in here we need to get rid of. We can build back up. Okay, I'm gonna get set up in here. I'm gonna cook some of this food, and we have a lot of timber, and I'll see you guys, and I'm going to go and start putting the campfires together. I've just stepped outside here to check the moon, and I think tomorrow is going to be a fishing night. Whether or not it is worth heading back to the river, I'm not too sure. Because we could head back to the fishing hut, and that would be the most sensible setup. On the way, we can stop by the ravine and do a little bit of mining excavation there. We should have a work stump somewhere outside. In any case, I'll let you guys know what happens tomorrow. Oh, welcome to daylight here. It seems on one of the, we have 3 skeletons that way. So we are going to set out in this direction. I think I might... Oh, hello. Didn't even drop anything. Mr. Spider, can you make up for my feelings of inadequacy? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Did I imagine that creeper? Or did you guys see it too? I've got a feeling he's waiting for me. There he is. What? What a little prank show. All right. That was a little confusing. That creeper had full plans. My gosh. Full plans to stay in my house? What? Wait me out. No way. We waited him out until he came out, and then we got him. Let's go down and see if the pork chop did not cook. Okay, well, I think I'm actually going to leave that pork chop there. That can be one for the books. I have no inventory space. We're going to collect more dirt, I guess. We're going to go collect clay, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to collect some more clay from here. Can I stop that flowing? There we go. Okay, I'm going to collect this clay, we'll see where we're at, and then I'm going to head back over to the fishing hut. Alright. I've collected all of the... I collected a lot more clay. And we'll turn the clay into wet bricks. So we've got 32 wet bricks, which is plenty. I would like... What's that? If I need 4 for that one, then just 3 more wet bricks. And then we have enough for a couple of sets. Now, I think there was a... Yeah, we got clay here. Wonderful. And I wouldn't mind a little bit more dirt. So we're just going to clear... Oh. There we go. And then we'll just swap some of this sand out for the dirt. Let's make some more of them. Sitting pretty chappy. I don't want that sand. Get out of here, sand. Alright, I'm gonna go light up this torch, and then I think we'll head over. Let's not leave this like this. This was just a quick method for the creeper situation in case we needed a barricade or something. And while I do despise sand, I don't want to waste resources. Now, I think we want to head in this direction. If we can't find the base, that will also be a slight challenge. I actually think that it was further this way. Oh no, I may have missed... Oh, actually, I think I see it through... I thought I saw the river through the trees there. That could just be a pond up ahead here. Indeed, that would be big enough to fish in though, given the setting sun and everything. Oh, yes, okay, it's just down here. Nope. Actually, we should quickly... Yep, the base is clear. And we can get rid of these snowballs. Let's just get that. for full redundancy, and let's get fishing. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. Oh, goodness. No. Oh. You bastard. I don't know if that's a... Oh, it's the fish, right. Alright, a bit... we could still get up, make the jump. Okay. Actually, no, come back here, Mr. Zombie. Oh, it's already midnight. Alright. I'm not... Okay, I'm not sure why the fish isn't fishing here. Maybe I'm pulling the catch in too late. Let's try a little bit earlier. Okay. Do we want to go earlier again? Oh, I like the... Where'd that pig come from? Oh, no. No, Mr. Creeper. No one's friends with you. Oh. Oh, well. That string was very kind of you, Mr. Spider. Make for us. Ooh. It's all happening here at the old fishing hut. Oh, well, we have certainly had some more successful fishing nights. A um, a 3-fish fishing night isn't fantastic. However, it's not like the rotten flesh goes to waste. We did use up enough where we won't have like an overflow for the next fishing night. You know, it's not like we've got 32 rotten flesh taking up space in our inventory. Around this way, Mr. Zombie. Oh, goodness me. White wall. We don't have a second wall. Okay, well, we'll get rid of the stone. We have a lot of stones. And... Alright, well, I don't want to say the fishing trip was a failure. 3 fish isn't nothing. That's a, you know, a day's worth of food. However, we have definitely come away with more to show for our efforts in the past. Nevertheless, we can flip our attitude and definitely make sure that we see a lot of good outcomes in the future. Now, let's actually pack that fish away. We'll leave the bricks that we have here. And I actually want to see what's this way. So when we went back and explored the other time, we actually went straight through the forest. However, I think we should make a little... Oh, there is another jungle here. Oh. Maybe heading that way across the snowy biome might do us some good. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, well, I don't want to begin. I didn't want to actually leave the bricks that we did have. Do we have a torch in there as well? Yes. Yes, we did. Okay. Yeah, they have days to go, those bricks. So we will leave the bricks as is. Okay, let's go and try and find somewhere to set up. I will see you guys in a bit. We've walked quite a fair way here. You can just see the tops of the jungle trees heading out of the render distance now. And this is all walked through snow, which honestly, looking back, we might have actually had just as much luck heading through the desert. The sun is coming down now, and we're transitioning from the plains taiga into like a mountainous taiga here. Something that's interesting is the amount of exposed coal. Currently, the coal is a little bit too high to efficiently get to. However, some of these lower pieces, I could turn this little section into, we can mine out here. We'll break this top block, and once this is gotten, we'll see. Oh, wonderful. Once we break these 2 blocks, we can build out a little bit of a home here. Something that's really good about the stone pickaxe when digging into the side of the mountain, oh my goodness, so much coal, is that it won't break the dirt either. This is nice. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and dig this out a little bit. And maybe just for sake of inventory space, I might cook up these 3 raw fish now, so that we're not carrying around just 3 items that we could very much just use and then get rid of. I'll see you in a bit. I wasn't sure if I showed you guys the final setup in here. It's just turned today. So we might quickly run out onto the ice, see if there's any creepers held above our heads. And yeah, so I dug out all the coal in here. We got quite a fair bit. And I'm thinking I'm going to turn all of these directly into torches. As there's nothing else really that I can do with coal, and it burns too long on the fire. Otherwise, we can just use logs once we actually put our brick furnaces down. So there they go, and we can put that dirt down. All right, these are still cooking. They shouldn't have too much longer. And then we'll head off. I'm liking the look of the tiger over there. But there were a lot of mobs in this area, so I'm hoping that we can get some spiders. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go do a little string hunt, and then pick up the food. A small little update. We're still in the same hole. I did a bunch of searching around, and I think I got another maybe 2 string or something. Our reserves are really good. We cooked up all of our pork chops that we had. Unfortunately, we don't really have anything to do tonight. So I'm going to wait around until tomorrow. I wouldn't mind finding another sheep, so that I can actually put some of this wool to use. Making a coat would probably be a good next step. Otherwise, yeah, not much to report. I'll see you guys at the next update. not too much going on here, ladies and gentlemen. We've collected a little bit more string. I am contemplating walking back just to collect the extra bricks. However, we have caught ourselves in a bit of a snowstorm. So I think I will say goodbye to those bricks as a little gesture, not even gesture, just a checkpoint for when I next pass through that area. And we can always, once we're more equipped, we can always head back and collect more of the items if we are so inclined, or feel the need to. I am trying to stay out of the rain as much as possible. Well, funny, look at that. Ooh la la. Some very easy to get iron here. And this will bring us up to 9. So we have more than enough. Oh my goodness. More than enough for an ingot now. I hadn't even realized, I guess, how much iron we had collected. That would have been from when we spent a little bit more time in the ravine. There is some more down there, however, I'm a bit... I do have reservations about going that deep in a mine, because if the exits are limited, this is nice because it's quite long, so if we had an incident with a creeper here, I feel I would be able to back up far enough to safely detonate the creeper at a safe radius. Albeit if a creeper fell on my head right now, I don't know how far I could actually get to safety. I wouldn't be remiss if there was a extra... No. That's okay. Something that I'll need to do is... quickly make a workbench. Okay. We're not at a we shouldn't be at a gloom night yet. In any case, I should be able to catch a glimpse of the moon in the morning. Let's get underground for now. And I don't want to mine out too much stone. We have plenty of stone. What I might spend tonight doing is just gathering a little bit more dirt. And I'll see you guys once that's completed. Oh, welcome back, guys. Sorry about the obnoxious skeleton here. So close to our ears. Oh, that's nice. He dropped, I think, 1 bone for us. We already had 1 on us. And let's go ahead and make our way out. I did manage to gather a fair bit of dirt. I kind of had to, this was all stone, so to gather the dirt I had to do a little bit of a weird, oh, that was a close one. Oh, goodness. It's all sand as well. I don't want sand. Sand makes you move so much slower. Alright, let's grab what we can here. And we'll just quickly... Okay. Now what dirt can we grab here? Watching you, Mr. Creeper. That's what I'm talking about. We really won't need the poo. The bark I can make more of, and let's get rid of the shafts. Okay. Let's head up this way. Oh, cows, be careful. Careful of cows and cliffs. I don't remember. This creeper hole, I don't think it was from me. What do we have here? I guess I can niter the steak a bit. Oh no, that's right. Well, where's the niter? There's the niter. Bit of a shame because the steak is 3, but since we have limited inventory space, okay. What we could also do is turn some of these loose rocks into slabs because we can always turn them back. Shame we don't have any sawdust carrier bag thing. Okay. So I wanted to check more of the surrounding area here. This does look manageable. Oh, if by manageable I mean creeper infested, why, yes it does. Great. Great. Okay, and then it's there, and we want to block off those. Alright, here we are. Mostly I have to be careful of spiders coming out of the cave here. Perhaps it would be best. Um, oh. Okay, at least our barriers worked. But with a creeper and a skeleton, that hole's not worth our time. Oh, so that's gonna be enough for one more. I guess it will be good to be able to replace our pants when they break. However, I thought there was more sheep around here. My goodness, we've used most of the day already. I guess we did collect a lot of iron from those caves. Oh, we're at 20 now, my goodness. Okay. Not up there. I do want to see what happens if I have 2 torches. Oh, okay. It kind of glitches out. Alright, nevertheless, I'll keep that lit up there, and I might just do this. And let us head in here a little. Oh. That's a shame. A lot of these caves open up very quickly. Lol. Alright. In any case, I think I'm just going to set up in here for tonight. We have an excuse to put down some campfires here, and we will cook up some of this mutton. And I'll see you guys in the morning. I'd like to find another a different phrase from "oh, see you guys in the morning" every time, because I don't want to just skip the night, but I also don't want the imperative to be that the night will be skipped. I just don't want you guys to have to wait around while I'm just beating my head against the wall, so to speak. So excuse me. And if I place that there, that'll give us a nice... Alright, I'll see you guys in a bit. Welcome back. Just quickly, I've come out of the base. Luckily, a skeleton gave us a bow last night, and we've just found an iron shovel as well, which will pair nicely with our iron sword. Both in a little bit unusable quality. Not too sure what to make of them. And we're going to need just more inventory space. I am a bit tempted to leave the tools behind. We have a lot of cows in the nearby area that are very damaged. Oh, tripping over myself here. I might replace the pants now. And I really want to get down into this cave. I don't think it has any openings lower down, so we are going to have to scale from this position. And I know this seems like a lot of work just for a piece of string. However, this string combined with the rotten flesh, I do think this was a good excavation, and unfortunately will really take a toll on the amount of movement that we have stockpiled. Now, I can't prove that this is an efficient use of our time. Oh, I keep putting the torch up there. Let's do this. There we are. Ooh. Ooh. My goodness, these caves must be very intertwined. Especially directly below us here. Okay, I'm going to finish this up. And I'll see you guys in a bit. My goodness, we have a party going on down here. Now, I would like to get a deeper look into this cave. Okay. Oh no. All the zombies are ganging up on the skeleton. And the zombies themselves are more than stupid enough to wander out into the sun. However, I'm not sure if there will be a sun for much longer. Oh goodness. Okay. Okay. That will make us safe. However, Well, actually, I think a better phrasing would be that will make us secure. And then with a little alcove here, we'll be safe from spiders as well. Now we should, by my calculations, we should be safe here from all mobs. That's all 1.5 block high. And then down here in the cave, we've done the same thing. Now, I'm not sure. I think tomorrow I'm going to cook the rest of the bricks so that we don't have, we're not carrying around 2 stacks, a little redundant, especially when we're not making them into anything at the moment. Now, if we also yep. We actually don't have that much logs. We can only make 1 because then we won't have any pointy sticks. So let's do this. Oh. There we go. Oh, that was weirdly convoluted. Okay. Oh my goodness, why do I have so many sharp stones? They are not the most useful thing to me right now. I would prefer my lovely dirt, yes. And then we can half slab those, and we want to also just make a little peak hole there. Now I think the moon tonight is twofold. What's that? Like a half a moon? Not a full moon, half a full moon. Which I believe is something. Okay. Now I'm feeling a little courageous. We need to start cooking this iron, and we need to start setting up legs somewhere to cook the iron. Now I've been worried about food. However, at this stage, I do think our food supply is very healthy. And so what I want to do is just have a look at what's in here. Man, those torches do not go very far. Okay. Oh! That's the other side of that. Okay. Oh, well, we found where they come out. Oh. Okay, we can lead the skeleton back up here. Oh. Oh. This is not going to plan here. Well, this is going to the skeleton's plan, not my plan. Okay, good. Oh. We don't have anything in here so far. I would like to just extend those up one. There we go, okay. That works for our storage. Oh, actually, we're very good on food at the moment. I don't know what I was doing there, okay. My god, they're so quick. Okay. The mob I'm probably most scared of encountering would have to be a spider. just because of how well they can trap you in a corridor, especially if you're close proximity, and get caught on the wrong side of their web and have to work your way. And I don't just mean when they shoot, like you're stuck in the web, but if I'm stuck on the back end of a block and there's the cobweb, I can get out pretty quick. But if I get stuck here and the cobweb's there and the spider's in front of me, then backing through that cobweb is a death trap. You basically have to take the spider on the spider's terms. So definitely ensuring that you have all the necessary weapons in your hotbar. Obviously, you can't always be prepared. We are in a pretty dangerous spot at the moment for hungry wolves. However, I haven't seen any wolves spawning at all in these areas. So we're safe on that front purely by the geographical location, not because of our survival setup here. So if we come through an area, if we have a similar setup like this and there are wolves spawning in the area, then we need to... Ooh, creeper. Stupid bat. Ugh. Now the bats are good because their wings can be used as bait. However, that's also just another inventory slot. Oh, bugger. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. More coal back there. More coal down there. I think this has been successful because we definitely have made it out with more resources than we came into this. Our iron being almost at 26? No, 27. 27 would be enough for a pickaxe. However, I think we're going to make shears and a hoe out of the amount of iron that we have. Now this is very dangerous because we do have an open-ended mine, meaning that we haven't cleared off all the way to the end of the mine. However, we are pretty safe in our little section up here. This can be blocked off quickly. We just need to make sure that we are carrying enough tools on us to block it off. Okay, I was holding my breath while I was doing that. That's definitely one of the stupidest things I've done so far. This cave is very nice though. It was fortune in our favor It was favor is fortune. Anyways, I can't remember the saying. That we'd already explored that. That makes it easy to, and we'd already spent some resources to block that area off. Now what I definitely need to get is some dirt here. Yes, Mr. Spider. I could hear you a mile away. Whoops. Unfortunately, I don't... Oh! The zombie did. Oh. Oh, wait. That's a regular campfire size. Nevertheless, let's put those in there. I think at this stage, we should head back to the fishing hut. So I think it was a night, or not a full night, but a short while ago. Okay, we're just not going to need these pants. Oh, a full 30 seconds. Okay. Cool. I'm going to wait for it to not be snowing or raining or anything. And I'll head back to the fishing hut for following expedition. Let's... Oh, actually, I want to keep some reserve for more tools. Another thunderstorm. That's like the second one while we've been in this cave. And we've been here maybe 2 nights. Regardless, I think we've cleared out all of the cave now. Well, as much as the cave as we can, and our pickaxe is broken. So we can't venture any further in, and we're out of wood, and we don't have a crafting table to make a new pickaxe. Get out of here. Okay, I think a use of our time will be to collect just dirt, and then we're going to head back to the fishing hut for a fishing night. However, I think that's where I'm going to end the episode here. We've done almost an hour and a half, and we are well ahead of where we were in terms of food resources, and our iron is yeah, at phenomenal amounts. So we've got 3, which is enough for some shears and a hoe, so we can really get started on hemp production. Whether or not we have enough food to make it through that production is another story. We might end up leaving a lot of... we have enough string where we can comfortably make some storage boxes now. In Better Than Wolves, these are called the first level storage box, are bark boxes, and these can only hold one stack of items. Obviously, I don't think once we set up a bit of a shop, we won't need that for the iron or the bricks. These can all be placed on the ground. But, you know, even just storing one of these stacks of food somewhere would be good. If we lost a run, then we can recoup our food easier. Food's always one of the hardest things to get going again at the beginning of a run, especially now where we have to travel quite far distances. I'd say we're over maybe 500 blocks, could even be 1,000 blocks from the fishing hut. So we'll see how the fishing goes, and all the action involved in getting back to the fishing hut. This is all for this episode. Bye for now.